D&D Broadcasting, 26 February 2009. All right, here's today's story. My name's Douglas Bickford, and this is also going on Truth TV Portland, Oregon, my other website, or my other YouTube, and it's going to probably go on my Truth TV Portland, Oregon television show, which airs 3 times a week on Channel 21 and Channel 11. So here we go. Hold on one second. Let me turn down my volume, because people have been telling me I've been screaming into the mic. And I am sorry I do that, but I get so mad about this stuff. And so I'm turning it down a little bit. William Wagner told me that. And user gently. Yeah. Anyway, I apologize, but I'm going to try not to scream anymore. All right, so here's the story. This is it at my Gmail inbox. Campaign for Liberty to Me. And I joined Ron Paul Revolution way back when, until I found out that Ron Paul's just like the rest of them. Okay, all he wants is your money. All right, here it is. This is from Ron Paul himself. That's what it says. Dear friend of liberty, I hope you share my firm conviction that our fight is just beginning. You have stood along me in our battles for liberty and the Constitution before. Now, an even bigger threat, an even bigger opportunity is upon us. Please read the enclosed letter from Campaign for Liberty's President John Tate. John isn't just a friend of mine. He's also someone who worked side by side with me in the revolution as my national political director. Now he's agreed to take up the fight in a way I cannot, by leading the revolution from the outside, while I return to Congress. In liberty, Congressman Ron Paul. Okay, now just the first thing I got to say. Mr. Ron Paul, this is to you. Our liberties, if you remember correctly, were taken from us on September 11, 2001. And I believe it was in 2004 that George W. Bush and Dick Cheney and all of you in Congress came up with the Patriot Act that took away our rights even more. Now, here's the thing, Mr. Ron Paul. Why don't you tell me the truth about 9/11, and then your liberty, if you're really about liberty, then tell us the truth about 9/11, right? Would that make a lot of sense to you, or any of you people in Congress? Anyway, with all that said, here's the bottom line of why I get emails from Campaign for Liberty. Now, this is from the desk of John F. Tate, President, Campaign for Liberty, right? Dear Patriot, it goes on and on about Barack Obama, Nancy Pelosi, Harry Reid, Ben Bernanke, all hoping you don't read his email. Now, this email goes on about all this stuff, like forever, that the Campaign for Liberty website is going to bring them down. It's not true. Ron Paul's not going to bring them down. If Ron Paul was all about you and me, he'd go in there in front of Nancy Pelosi and say, hey, 9/11 was an inside job, now wouldn't he? Because then our liberties would come back. All right, now here's the bottom line, why I get emails, and these emails go out to thousands of people. With more government bailout, billion-dollar stimulus packages, and nearly daily threats to our liberty on the agenda this year, it's vital your Campaign for Liberty fight back today, before we see the total destruction of the U.S. dollar. Please share your thoughts on how to best win these battles by clicking here. Campaign for Liberty relies on your input, and I've emailed these people, relies on your input and financial support for freedom-loving Americans for our continued success. Okay? If you can afford it, please join our fight for freedom and donate $250, $100, or $50 today. Okay, with all that said, I will turn down the volume because I know I get excited about this stuff. Anyway, here you go, Donna. There's like 4.5 minutes left.
Okay. I'm at the the Campaign for Liberty website. Just to read you the mission statement. Campaign for Liberty's mission. Our mission is to promote and defend the great American principles of individual liberty, constitutional government, sound money, free markets, and a non-interventionist foreign policy by means of educational and political activity. That sounds all very nice. On the Ron Paul website, the second thing you can do is go to the donate page, which Doug just mentioned, where you fill out the form. You can click on from $25 to $2,000. Um, so my question is, this is not for the average American, okay? I don't know anybody who can afford to donate $2,000. And then on top of that, he's got this store. He's got his web store, shirts and all that stuff. And then at the bottom, you can buy his book. And his book, by the way, is bouncing around the Revolution Manifesto. It bounces around the top 10. So he's making a ton of money off that. But aside from that, the guy's a multi-millionaire. He's worth between 2.3 million and 5.3 million. Nobody really knows, but his disclosures say he's got 41 separate financial holdings that have a combined value of between 2.3 million and 5.3 million from everybody from the campaign, which could be worth up to $34 million. What did he do with all that money?
Ever since his campaign for liberty, we're still broke, aren't we? And we still are.
Yeah.
We still are being thrashed by these U.S. Congress. Now, all right. So, how much money do you have in the bank, Donna?
$30.
Okay, I don't have a red cent in a bank. Donna has $230 in the bank.
And I have to pay my mortgage in a couple days.
And how much is your mortgage, Donna?
$1,400.
Okay. Yeah, I own my own RV. That's what I live in. So these people are not nice people that are sending these emails. Ron Paul is not a nice person. You got about 20 seconds.
Yeah, I just like to say I used to be a Ron Paul supporter too, a while back, until I figured out what he was about. Like Doug says, he could tell the truth. He could bust a lot of things wide open by telling us what happened on 9/11. But he doesn't do that.
Okay.
He just continues stupid campaign, and he's sucking up all your money.
Yes, exactly. Okay, well, we're out of time. D&D Broadcasting, Truth TV, Portland, Oregon. Have more truth later for you. Have a great spirit-filled day.
There's talk on the street, it sounds so familiar. Great expectations, everybody's watching you.